Okay, I'm gonna show you how I did these greeble Sci-Fi panels in Mari with Jsplacement. So, Jsplacement. Let's open it up. Jsplacement is a software that you can probably find on Internet Archive.org, but it doesn't exist. The website to download doesn't exist anymore and stuff. So Jsplacement is it's a neat little software that generates random patterns from sprites, and this is the classic. So it's just like very simple sprites. It has a look, and then the creator made Jsplacement 2, which is also, it's all just like different algorithms in the same software. And Jsplacement 2 works off of more advanced sprites. So the classic set looks like more of a hard surface sci-fi greeble look, and it has like more nice shapes, and the shapes are more detailed, and then they have like different stuff going on in them. There's crap pack, which is like more industrial, I guess, more shitty shapes and more hard corners and stuff. Big data, Agromax. Yeah, and you can input your custom sprites, and in the software, digital guide, custom sprites, you can read about what you need to do to create them. So, to texture this like space station, I generated 5 classic set dense patterns, dense textures, where I'm like changing the sprite scaling on them. Small sprites like that, get like different versions. Then I generated 3 sparse, which is looks like this, and I got them like more separated like this, so I have fewer things in between, and I will use this in Mari to just break up the repetition of the very dense patterns. So these are the ones I generated, and I just put them into Image Manager. And then if you select them all with click, shift click, right click, set image color space, you can set as scalar, and they will be scalar raw data. From that, I made a little test material here. Let's view it. So in this, I first started with just a fab material from JPEGs, and looks like this. There's the color channel. It was like very, very noisy and lots of different colors, so gamma to get it all to be like less contrasty, gamma down, HSV because it was very bright, and then this is an extension pack node, RGBA lookup, but I just hinted it, and you can do that through other means, through other methods. Then we have roughness, specular, bump, and normal. And I scaled these as well because they the normals, and especially I think the bump was very strong. So just output levels more to the middle. This is the original, very contrasty. Yeah, output levels closer to the middle. And I'm using the extension pack tiled extended, but you can use just a normal tiled node and it will work the same. It's just that these are easy to hook up into a manifold UV and scale simultaneously. But you can do it with other methods as well. So from that material, when you have like a material base, I used the dense texture I generated to just put panels all over the whole thing. And if we look at how that looks, it looks like this. And I just used multiply on actually max amount. But yeah, you can blend in how much you want it to tint to get all the panels on top of the color, and then to also make them look integrated, I have put them here height as normal, and then in this merge I am using an add normal maps. And the reason why I'm doing, I mean, yeah, this is a normal map, but so then you would want to merge them as a normal map. But you could also do, if you're like merging with bump, you could just do an add node, because I mean, yeah, because it's bump, you have to make sure that the values stay within 0 and 1. But yeah, you could just add them together as well. Same way, and for displacement, you can actually just do add, because you don't have to stay within 0 to 1. So with this texture though, it's repeating, and you can see that here. So 1, 2. So to break up the repetition, even though it's quite broken up because of the scale of the texture, it's not that bad, but to break it up, I'm using, this is an extension pack node, but this scatters up to 4 textures randomly in a grid pattern, and then you can like offset them by you can offset their positions like this, which I'm not even really doing. What I'm actually mainly doing is just this. I am rotating, oh actually, oh, not this one, not this one. Is it this one? Pattern, yeah. So here I have random rotation, so this allows you to randomly rotate different scattered images at a 90-degree rotation randomly, to just break up the pattern even more. So this has no specific pattern, and I am again using another merge, this one on screen mode, just to add in these extra panels, because I wanted to also add like a little bit of a different color. And in this RGB I lookup, same, I'm just tinting the panels to the color I want. Screen to add them in a bit, like that. And I'm adding these two together, the dense and the sparse, and you can just add them together without caring about invalid numbers, which is numbers above 1 or below 0. And if I do a value warning node from this is from the extension pack, we can actually look at what values are above 1, and we can see here that all the teal here are values that are above 1, but it doesn't matter because the height as normal it calculates just the height differences, and it puts what should be up, what should be down relative, and it can only produce these types of values that all fit within a normal map, because these are just directions, right? So if you're using a value that's going above 1, that's not a problem, because it's just looking at the direction that these different panels would have, like where the edges would, which direction the edge would be in. So it doesn't matter. And then merge, add normals to get the underlying material and the panels on the same thing. and that's what makes this material. One thing to note is that your UVs has to be they have to be flat and not bending, and also they should be aligned like with some axis, so they're not tilted. And I didn't do a great job. You can see this pattern here is like tilted 45 degrees. This like window thing here is weird and bendy, and yeah, half of this cylinder thing is also bending a bit. But in my case it's fine that it's like that, because the camera angles for what we're using this for is from here and from here, so it's fine for this. But yeah, that's how I made these greeble textures things. And you can also use these maps and power displacement as well to get even more detail in your final rendering software as well. So yeah, that's it. Bye.